Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this evening's 7th annual UC San Diego Entrepreneur Challenge. It's the Tech and Innovation Business Plan Finals, and it represents the culminating event for our organization. The EChallenge is a student-run organization, and our mission is to promote multidisciplinary teams that go on to create incredible companies. We also want to change the culture, specifically at UCSD, so that faculty and students alike know that it's okay to be a startup. Just ask Raj Krishnan from Biological Dynamics, or Michael Chi from Cognionics, or last year's winner of the EChallenge, Nasio. What we focus on is promoting early-stage companies, and sometimes they're very early stage. But what we provide them is the on-ramp to San Diego's entrepreneurial ecosystem. When they come to our program, they might not have even heard of EvoNexus, but after this evening, all 4 of our finalists will be accelerated past the first round into the next stage for the EvoNexus incubator. We also connect them to Connect. And sometimes some of these finalists you might see in the fall at TCA's Quick Pitch competition, like Eurobos Technologies last year. You might also see them at San Diego Venture Group's Pitch Fest competition, like Cypher Genomics last year. You might see them at WBT or Plug and Play San Diego. But let's talk about where we came from this past year. We got it all started with the fall kickoff. In the fall kickoff, we had 4 entrepreneurs from the local area talking about their experience and begin the inspiration and the excitement, again, changing the culture. We followed that up in December with an inspirational event featuring women from the entrepreneurial ecosystem to discuss their experiences in the San Diego area and in the entrepreneurship world. In February, our elevator pitch competition featured 5 competitors from each of our 2 tracks that delivered 2-minute pitches with no notes or no slides, just a pitch on their idea. Back to changing culture, in March we had our startup job fair, letting that the students, both undergraduate and graduate, know that it's not only okay to be a startup, but it's also okay to work at a startup. We had 30-plus companies that came, and hundreds of students that came to see the opportunities that abound at San Diego's entrepreneurial ecosystem. Now let's talk about how the finalists got here. Over 6 weeks ago, they submitted their application. That included an executive summary, a business plan, and a pitch deck. It went through the first round of judging, and then this year we implemented a new round of judging, the semifinal round, back on May 16th. They pitched their ideas, very similar to tonight, but in a rougher state, and the judges that night not only provided evaluation, but critical feedback for them to move forward. They've made significant strides over the past few weeks to refine both their business concept and the pitch itself. But now let's talk about where we're going to take this tonight. The biotech medtech track was last week, and we decided this year that we were at a growth stage that we needed to split it apart and have a tech and innovation night, and that is tonight. The fact is that it's different audiences and it's different judges, and it's just hard to evaluate the two. Last week's biotech and medtech finals featured 4 incredible companies, and the judging was very tight. Electrozyme was the audience winner, Wolf Biosciences was second place, and the winner of the biotech medtech finals was Diva Nano. Next year, we're looking forward to an incredible team. The team in place includes Peter Preuss, David Eichhorn as the co-chairs, along with Libby Fonowitz in marketing, David Manley in sponsorship. We have Anthony Schmidt in charge of operations, Emily Wu in finance. We also have a new position, Peter Butler, will be starting up UCSD's largest hackathon ever this winter. None of this would be possible without our sponsors, and that includes our platinum service sponsor, DLA Piper. What they provide our teams is the ability to incorporate and get very early stage advice and starting. Our gold sponsors provide that necessary cash infusion kick. Janssen Healthcare Innovation, DD Studio, Irwin and Joan Jacobs provide some critical opportunities for our sponsors. We'd also like to thank our silver sponsors, ResMed, Mission Ventures, and Mayor Hoffman McCann, along with the Friends of the Entrepreneur Challenge, Foundation for Enterprise Development, Morrison Forster, and Dun & Bradstreet Credibility Corporation. Tonight's judges will be evaluating our 4 finalists, and they include Bob Akins, Greg Horowitz, Joya Messinger, Bob Sullivan, Charles Kervin, Ian Westberg, and Quinn Lee. We'd like to thank them very much, and please give them a warm round of applause for their time tonight. What they will be evaluating is a 10-minute pitch from our contestants, followed by a 5-minute Q&A. But the bottom line is they're evaluating their potential to launch a successful company. Before we get on to our finalists, I'd like to introduce our keynote speaker. Dr. Robert Akins is a UCSD alum, and he's also the co-founder of Cymer. I don't want to go further into his background because I don't want to steal his thunder as he talks about the Cymer story, but please join me with a warm round of applause for Dr. Robert Akins.